this is gonna work. Coming up soon. There we go. And we got it live, and we got it's working, and we're going in here. Make this one smaller, and we got the jet. Got the jet here. Right, let's place the jet on top. Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to VirtuSim, and we're gonna do a Worldtour flight. And this is the first leg from Liege in Belgium to Paris Orly. And this is the first leg, and the upcoming videos will be, well, not the complete flights, but edited flights of my world tour. Yes, indeed. Right. Got everything up here. Is this right down there? If I get someone coming in and say hi. Let's close the door here and close this one. Open up the storm window right here. Maybe open it. Oh. Prevent everything from fogging up. Alright, so say intentions is in the way. I can't set my navigation lights on. So we're just gonna start up and then ask ATC. We are on the sayintentions.ai using the AI ATC for the flight. We're gonna fly a VFR to Liege, but first we're gonna start up. So let's see what we can do. Open everything. Oh, yeah, camera is correct again. Let's prime the engine a little bit. Oh, that's not working because of my all-in-one panel is in the way. Let's get that out of the way. So now this one's working. That's one of the things that annoy me a little bit about the all-in-one panel. You can hide it, but then you can't use the click spots in VR which are behind them. Because when I place it somewhere here, and now you see it's over the primer, and if I hide it, I can't use the primer. See, it's going to the tablet, which is invisible, so that's not working. So keep that in mind if you're using this one in VR. Just get it out of the way, and then it's all good. Alright, so the fuel pump can come on. There we are. Got the brakes. Working. Let's close these windows a little bit. Now I have to remove this one out of the way again, so I can close the window. And normally I will put it somewhere here so it doesn't interfere with anything. Right, so let's hide it. And now turn off on some other lights as well. Strobe light can come on once we're there. Get the radios on. RDF is on. And we are on ground frequency. Yes, that's ground frequency. And then we got the ADIS on the other one. So let's listen to the ADIS first.
UWINDCOM. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 24. Dew point 13. QNH 1014. Arriving and departing runways 22 left, 22 right. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if basic information service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar. Liege Airport, information Oscar. 1820 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 24. Dew point 13. QNH 1014. Arriving and departing runways 22 left, 22 right. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude.
Alright, so we have information Zulu, 22 left and 22 right. So let's see what we will get. We're going to ground and ask for the VFR clearance to Paris Orly. Our call sign is Worldtour 01. So let's ask ground.
5 Kilo Yankee, cross runway 4 right, then taxi to runway 4 left via Alpha, hold short of runway 4 left. Contact tower on 130.625 when ready for departure.
Yes, ground, Worldtour 01, 1 POB. Request VFR clearance to Paris Orly.
Worldtour 01, Liege ground, give me 1 second for that clearance. Worldtour 01, Liege ground, on departure, maintain VFR at or below 1500 feet, departure on 119.28, squawk 2124.
On departure, maintain VFR at or below 1,500 feet, departure on 119.28, squawk 2124, Worldtour 01. 2124.
Worldtour 01, read back correct.
Right, so that is correct. Right, so here is the flight. So I'm gonna zoom out here all the way to Orly, Paris. So we're gonna leave from Liege to Brussels and then we're gonna turn south, all these waypoints, and then straight to Paris. We'll do some a little bit of sightseeing. So that is the route, so let's hide that one real quick. Yes, ground, Worldtour 01 is ready for taxi.
Worldtour 01, taxi to runway 22 right via Alpha 4, Alpha 3, Sierra 4, cross runway 22 left, then Charlie 4. Contact tower on 118.13 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 22 right via Alpha 4, Alpha 3, Sierra 4, cross runway 22 left, then Charlie 4, tower on 118.13 when ready for departure, Worldtour 01.
Taxi to runway.
Alright, so we're going here in the flight, we're going to charge for Liege, taxi charge. And then I got the airport. There we go, we're gonna hide this one and we're gonna make that one a little bit bigger. Here we go. I want to see where I am.
Short runway 22 left, ready for departure.
So, 22 right.
Hotel Oscar Delta contact tower on 118.13.
22 right, that's that one. We park here. So what it says, Alpha 4, Alpha 3, Sierra 4. Alpha 4, Alpha 3, Sierra 4, cross runway. 22 left. Yeah. Charlie 4. And that's where we're gonna wait. So we're gonna turn override. And then go to Sierra 4. And at Sierra 4 we're gonna ask to clear, to cross the runway. Right. Let's go. Get a little bit of cabin ventilation on. Alright. We are ready. There's nobody here, so we can cross. Okay, it's a little bit of stuttery now, but that will change once we're in the air. I think that's part of the scenery. Once we get to France, it will be better. Downhill here a little bit. Yes, ground, Worldtour 01, request to cross runway 22 right. Correction, cross 22 left.
Worldtour 01, cross runway 22 right, approved.
Correction, Worldtour 01, request to cross runway 22 left.
Worldtour 01, cross runway 22 right, approved.
Approved, Worldtour 01. Alright, so it's a little bit strange, but anyhow.
Worldtour 01, cross runway 22 left, approved.
Cross runway 22 left, approved, Worldtour 01. Alright, so now he came back.
Worldtour 01, contact tower on 118.13, safe flight.
Tower 118.13, thank you very much, Worldtour 01. So we're gonna switch to tower. Already set. Zoom out here. Heading back on 22. We're gonna wait here. Before we contact tower, we're gonna set everything correctly. That's set. This one goes to TDI. Here we go. Yes, tower Worldtour 01 is ready for departure, runway 22 left. Right. I mixed up. To right, yeah. Well, anyhow.
Worldtour 01, Liege Tower, winds 305 at 3, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff.
Copy the winds, cleared for takeoff, runway 22 right, Worldtour 01. Alright, sorry. That was my mix up, but anyhow, we're on the correct runway. Alright, so that is 22 right. We are set. That's all set. That's that strobe light can come on. Power set. line. Oh, that was jumped off the runway. Here's coming up.
At 12 o'clock, about 5 miles out, you'll see the Castle of Egremont. This castle dates back to the 11th century and is a fantastic example of medieval architecture. It was originally built as a fortress to defend the region, and over the years, it has witnessed numerous battles and changes in ownership. The castle is perched on a hill, providing a stunning view of the surrounding landscape, and it's said to be haunted by the ghost of a former lord who roams the grounds at night. Today, it attracts history buffs and curious tourists alike, eager to explore its ancient walls and learn about its storied past. So keep your eyes peeled. You might just spot a ghostly figure waving at us.
Okay. That is Sarah, our tour guide from Say Intentions. I'm just climbing a little bit too high here. Anyhow, it's okay. It's stay here at 2,000 feet. The 1,500 is standard for Say Intentions. Alright, so let's, oh wait a minute, this one. Yep, here we go. I'm gonna turn over left. Right, so let's first track ride. Or we're gonna play with all the other instruments. Here we go. Altitude engage. Heading. Oh, heading back was set wrong, but now we are correcting. Oh, Mike, what are you doing? Oh man. Altitude engage. Here we go. So we have to. That's 292. Let's do 292. The BBR. First we have to go to Romeo. That's where we're going. I go to flights, and then this one is off. Height. So we're flying to Romeo, and then going to BBR. Brussels. We got some wind coming from the left. Pretty good. Doing 160 knots. Let's get the jet up here. somewhere where I can see it. Yes, Tower, Worldtour 01, can you set our destination to Paris Orly? Lima Foxtrot Papa Oscar.
Worldtour 01, destination set to Paris Orly, LFPO.
Thank you very much, Worldtour 01.
Worldtour 01, you're welcome.
Right, so that is of course say intentions, which is amazing when we have to talk to ATC like that. And we don't have to talk very much because we're doing a VFR flight. And transponder was set. And that is set to 2124. Oh, I just got a little blackout in the headset. So let me see, what was my transponder setting here? We'll go all the way back up. To 124, yeah, that's when they said we got flight following now. Flight following is still pending. Yes, Tower Worldtour 01, request VFR flight following to Paris Orly.
Worldtour 01, basic information service is on request. Squawk 2124 then ident.
Walking 2124 and identing Worldtour 01. Alright, identing is on. Descend a little bit to 2000 feet. And engage the altitude again. Altitude engaged. Just above. Fine. Add a little bit of power. It's beautiful out here.
At our 2 o'clock, about 9 kilometers away, you'll see the monument Blosem Kunstwerk Palox. This fascinating piece of art was created by the Belgian artist Jan Fabre and was unveiled in 2007. It's a striking sculpture that pays homage to the local cherry blossom trees, which are celebrated in the region. The monument stands tall and is made of stainless steel, reflecting the sunlight beautifully, making it quite a sight from the air. Local residents often gather here during the cherry blossom season to enjoy picnics and take photos, turning it into a vibrant community spot. Legend has it that if you make a wish while standing near the monument, it might just come true. So, If you have a secret desire for a perfect landing, now might be the time to make that wish.
Alright, thank you. That's our tour guide again. Let's start talking on short final or during takeoff. I think I have to switch that off then, but anyhow, that's fine. And I'm wondering if you can ask them anything. Alright, so let's correct a little bit for the course. Just a little bit left. So let's go back to our correct heading. Oh, sometimes I got these blackouts here in the headset, but anyhow, not really a problem. It's getting smoother. We're flying, and once we pass Brussels, it's gonna be better. 15 miles. We got Brussels at 12 o'clock. See who we have here. Oh, there. Right, it's still working. It's good. You can now I can check in OBS if the stream is still good. That's working. So I'm going back in here. Or maybe I can. Oh, another blackout again. Disable. Can I disable that one in here? No, it's not in here. Alright, so. Right. We got Brussels on the nose. Coming up in the distance. What's at this waypoint? That's the Atomium. So we're gonna watch the Atomium. That's waypoint 1. So after Brussels, it's 5 miles up. 5 miles to the Atomium. And then we're going in here. That's Waterloo. And over here, waypoint 3. Doesn't say anything. Just gonna use the heading. So for the next leg of our trip, heading will be 264. 264. So it's over here. But that's the next one, and then we're going straight to the Atomium.
Cessna November Tree 131. Yankee Liege Tower, continue climb and maintain flight level 430 is cleared.
So this Worldtour is especially for general aviation. Cessna 172, 182 or Comanche. And there's a lot of legs all around the world. I always wanted to do. And today I'm just starting that. Starting a world tour, and this flight is about 2 hours. So we'll reach Paris. It's gonna be fun. Right, so the scenery here for Brussels is a little bit demanding on my system. The further we go down Europe, it's going to be better. And also because streaming and flying in VR, that's a big hit on the computer. About 8 miles from Brussels. Let's zoom in. Let's go straight for Brussels Airport, which we can see here on the nose. Yep, that's correct. What's going on here? Not sure what's happening here, but I'd like to disconnect anything, but why is this? Whoa, don't know what went wrong there. My system, I thought this was heavy on the system, but I didn't expect that. That was weird. Turned the heading and it got stuck. Alright. That's the heading. Altitude engaged. Alright, we're back. Well, that was a small glitch. I don't know what happened there. Anyhow, that wouldn't be very good on our first leg. Crash within 20 miles. Oh man.
At our 1 o'clock position, about 4 kilometers away, you'll see the stunning Grote Markt, also known as the Grand Place. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is the central square of Brussels and is surrounded by opulent guild halls, the town hall, and the King's House. The square dates back to the 12th century and has been the heart of the city for centuries. It's famous for its beautiful architecture, especially the town hall, which features a striking 96-meter tall tower topped with a statue of St. Michael. The square is also known for its flower carpet event that occurs every 2 years, where a massive carpet of flowers is laid out, creating a breathtaking sight from above. It's a popular spot for tourists and locals alike, often bustling with activity, especially during festivals and events, so if you ever wanted to feel like a giant among flowers, this is the place to be.
Alright, so there's the atomium. So let's ask our tour guide, Sarah, if she can tell us something about the atomium. Sarah, can you tell us something about the atomium? Oops. Oh. Come on.
The atomium is a fascinating structure located in Brussels,
that's what's wrong.
built for the 1958 Brussels World's Fair. It was designed by architect Andre Waterkin and represents an iron crystal, magnified 165 billion times. This unique building is made up of 9 spheres connected by tubes, and it stands at a height of 102 meters. The atomium was initially intended to be a temporary structure, but its popularity led to its preservation. Today it serves as a museum and offers panoramic views of the city from its upper sphere. It's a favorite spot for tourists and locals alike, and if you look closely, you might even spot some brave souls taking the elevator up. So if you see a bunch of people waving from the top, just remember, they might be enjoying the view or wondering how they got up there.
Okay, so my intercom knob is interfering with the autopilot, which is not good, of course. I'm gonna switch off the tour guide, because if I wanna do sushi, I have to hit a button, and that's interfering with my autopilot, and that's not good. That's what's happening. Oh, come on. Alright, Brussels is very demanding with the photogrammetry on this system. So I'm gonna quickly make sure that my tour guide is not talking. Engage here. So let's engage this one. Right. So stand by for that. Quickly in the settings for the intentions. Intercom disable. Okay. Back in here. Alright. Alright, so that's better. No more Sarah, our tour guide. Just gonna fly. Still only a tower, but I'd like to switch to what is this thing doing? The whole autopilot is screwed up. Quickly disconnect everything. Disconnected. Alright. Oh, it's stuttery. This is terrible, guys. I can't fly like this. What's going on? This is terrible. I don't know what's going on. Engine is running away. This has nothing to do. This is everything to do with my system now. Something is interfering. Nothing to do with the Comanche itself. It is. Something is interfering, guys. Not sure what it is. Because this is not intended. Alright. I can't do anything here. And my airspeed is not doing anything. And everything is going haywire here. What's going on? Autopilot disengage. Disengaged. Alright, so yeah, see, everything is power set. That is our next waypoint. That's the little pyramid over there. Alright. Let's fly it by hand for 2 hours. I'm going to 129 and 325. Yes, Tower, do you want to stay, us to stay on this frequency or switch?
Worldtour 01, contact Liege departure on 119.28.
Switching to departure 119.28, Worldtour 01. Oh, you have to come back to me. Yes, departure, Worldtour 01, bid you 2,300 feet.
Worldtour 01, Liege approach identified.
Right, so, still good. I don't know what was happening. But the autopilot was doing really weird. So we're gonna trim out at 2,500 feet.
Worldtour 01, Liege approach, altitude restrictions cancelled.
Altitude restrictions cancelled, Worldtour 01, thank you very much. I thought so. Well, that was kind of strange with this aircraft, but something was interfering. We're gonna switch this one off. That's the autopilot. We're gonna fly it by hand, which is more fun to do. So we are trimmed at 2,500. And Waterloo is our next waypoint coming up, just on the nose. It's a lot smoother now, no more stutters. That's all because of the photogrammetry and I think some other add-ons that I have. But I'm not sure which one. That was some weird interference I had with the autopilot. I think I saw my trim going haywire, and I was not happy with that. But now it's fine again. And I'm gonna turn over left. Again. Where are these faults? So let's check out the maintenance tab, and then the electrical. That's still good, that's still good. The alternator, don't I have the alternators? Was the alternator not running? The alternator's not running. Have a circuit breaker out, yes. Pop that one in. That's clear. Yeah. Draining the battery, that's what it says. Volts. Alright. That was probably it. But we're back on track. This one on heading. Next heading will be 209. That's what we're doing now. The waypoint 149. Alright, 149. Here we go. 149. A bit fast now. Oh, the altitude was disengaged. Oh, what happened there? Back up to 2,500 feet. Slowly. And then engage the altitude again. set. So this next leg is a leg of 20 miles, I think, about 20 miles. To Echo Bravo Charlie Foxtrot, and that is Serfontaine. Over Belgium. Alright. I think I must have hit the circuit breaker while I was checking things here. Anyhow. Always good to check it. See, the battery is charging again, so that's good. That's still running good, and the airframe is also still running good. I think, yeah, that's good. Right. Gonna fly this Worldtour around 2,500 to 3,000 feet, maybe sometimes a little bit higher, depends on the ground elevation, of course. But for a lot of sightseeing, this is a very good altitude. So about 2,000 feet AGL. ABCF is field elevation, it's about 1,000 feet, so we're about 1,500 feet above ground. First waypoint here, that's gonna be Hydro Base, another airport. A smaller airport. We're just gonna overfly. We've got enough fuel. Pressure temperatures are in the green. We're good, still good. Let's see if we've got any viewers here. Hello there. I can see that 3 of you are watching. I can see the chat, so you can talk to me here. You can type something in the chat. Even I can type something and say. Let's see. What can I do? I have to hold it a little bit longer, I think. not working really. Not really working this. But I can do a smiley, I think. If that works. Set a pilot in here. That works, and I can send it. Yes! Push on this one again. So just come and say hi. It's fun. Let's have a small conversation while we're flying. It's still about 1.5 hours to fly to Orly. I will check that really quick out here once we make the turn here. The next leg after this one will be 150, that is 230. Straight into France. Right. Wondering how the stream is. Any good quality, I hope. Try to move my head around as slow as possible as I can. Alright, let's go this one back to heading. It's about 2 miles to the next waypoint. Oops. There it is. So there's the little airport. You can see it on the nose there. Once we're overhead, we're gonna turn to 230. There it is. The grass strip. Right, 230 it is. Turn this one also to 230. And once we roll out, there we go. The autopilot is engaged, still at 2500 feet. Doing 160 knots, so that's fine. Alright. Right, so now it's straight into France. There was another airport in here in the flight plan, but that doesn't exist anymore, so I couldn't get that one in SimBrief. Liege approach, Worldtour 01. Do you want to keep us staying on this frequency or switch to the center frequency? Worldtour 01.
Worldtour 01, continue on this frequency.
Continuing on this frequency, Worldtour 01. Alright, we heard him. Let's continue on this frequency. Yes, we are flying into France. Let me correct my headset real quick. So it's a VFR flight. We have flight following on with say intentions. Normally with when you fly an IFR flight you will be redirected to different radars, but I'm still on Liege approach. Kind of weird, it should have been with Belga radar. Nothing here. So maybe I'm gonna ask to climb to 4,000 feet. Let's see what they do. Liege approach, Worldtour 01, request to climb to 4,000 feet.
Worldtour 01, climb 4,000 feet, approved.
Approved, Worldtour 01. Running a little bit of power, let's climb to 4,000 feet. Just a little bit higher, there are no clouds. You can see so far away. Yeah, 4,000 feet, it's a little bit less demanding on the system. Let's engage the altitude again. Set. Yeah, let's set the power. Lean the engine a little bit so we can save some fuel, or not too much. We're doing 160 again. Well, the Liege approach is huge. Move from here, that's still here. So I got this beacon here. This Floren. Was it 111.5? Or if I can set that one here, 111.5. Probably won't show anywhere. Maybe here, 111.5. On the indicator, do I have a NDB in the neighborhood? Is there an NDB? Because most of the NDBs are gone. Nope. Nothing. Oh, let's change some fields in here. So, change fields. That is this one, and that is ETA destination. Estimated time to destination, 43 minutes to go. Right. Yesterday I did the same flight for a bit, and I did that on the IFR flight rules. And I got switched a lot between radar services. But now with VFR, just staying with the Liege approach all the time. So I think for the next one I'm gonna use IFR flight rules. Fly it like it is VFR, so IFR low. But basically VFR with an IFR flight plan. So we got good radar coverage, and it is always nice to have when you do a long flight like this. Because now I only have some services, but not much. Well, I got a little bit of flight following, and that's basically it. Set us over to France pretty soon, as we're gonna cross the border in about a few minutes. If we aren't already there. We just crossed the border here. Here it is. Yep. Yeah, here's the border. About 41 minutes to go. Straight to Paris. It's way too far out, way too far out. Looking for a beacon, but fly this one. Let's fly the GPS. Well, what we can try is to do a IFR pickup and remaining on this altitude Liege approach, Worldtour 01, request.
Worldtour 01, climb 4,000 feet, approved.
Liege approach, Worldtour 01, 4,000 feet approved. Request an IFR pickup for the remainder of the flight and remaining at 4,000 feet, Worldtour 01. IFR pickup approved, remaining at 4,000 feet, Worldtour 01. We're still on VFR flight rules, so let's see if they come back with something. Yes, approach Worldtour 01, reading you 1 by 5. How do you read? What was that other frequency? It was already here. 123.355. 1 to CTAF, no, I need CTR, Sente. Yes, approach Worldtour 01, request a frequency change, so I can't read you. 0 by 5. Control 128.05. Switching to 128.105. Paris Control, Worldtour 01. That's nice that they have that because I couldn't hear them. Paris Control, Worldtour 01, with you IFR to Orly. Paris Control, Worldtour 01, with you 4,000 feet. Paris Control, Worldtour 01, reading you 2 by 5, very weak. We are at 4,000 feet. Request an IFR pickup, remaining at 4,000 feet to Paris Orly. Well,
IFR pickup approved. Remain at 4,000 feet. Proceed direct Paris.
Remaining at 4,000 feet, proceeding direct Paralioli, Worldtour 01.
Heading 188 vectors for the ILS runway 27 right approach.
Worldtour 01 correction. Proceed direct Paris. Remain at 4,000 feet.
Proceeding direct Paralioli, remaining at 4,000 feet, Worldtour 01. Wat is Paralioli dan? Paralioli. got it. Paris Control, Worldtour 01, we would like to follow our flight plan as filed on the IFR conditions or IFR flight rules. We'll be remaining visual with ground, and we're gonna switch to a VFR flight once we reach Paris Orly. I don't think he will understand that, but anyhow.
Clearance on request, standby. Worldtour 01 for departure between VFR at or below 1500 feet. Departure on 119.28, squawk 2124.
Maintaining PF negative Paris Control. Worldtour 01 would like to fly at 4,000 feet IFR following the filed flight plan. Upon reaching Lima Foxtrot Papa Oscar, we will cancel IFR and do a visual approach at Lima Foxtrot Papa Oscar, Worldtour 01. I think that's too difficult for the AI, but you can always do that. Bombasso! Hey, hey!
Radar services terminated. Transponder 7000. Frequency change approved.
Oh yeah, right. We're gonna... Alright, Roger. Transponder 7000. Frequency change approved. Worldtour 01. Alright, so let's cancel... let's cancel this all. Alright, so this one. Enter.
Not seeing you on radar. Cycle your transponder and ident again for me. Worldtour 01 identified 10 miles northwest of Longchambre Airfield at 4,000 feet. QNH 1012.
QNH 1012. Worldtour 01. Let's see. Oh, the QNH is still 1012. Oh, that's something wrong with the image. Oh, there we go. Hello Bambasso, welcome again to the stream. So, something went wrong at the beginning of the flight. I had one button mapped on my yoke that was interfering with the autopilot, which was really strange. It went haywire. So something went wrong, but it's fixed all now. Also a circuit breaker for the alternator popped, and that gave me a volt message here, or low volts. I found out that that one was right underneath here. That's the alternator circuit breaker. So we had that one going.
KLM 055 descend and maintain flight level.
And now we're flying
150.
VFR, because I tried to fly a VFR route on the IFR rules to Paris Orly, but they didn't want me to do that. So we're back on VFR, squawking 7000, and we're following the route here into Paris. Let me show that on the different map. I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit.
KLM 055, alright, let's have you descend and maintain flight level 050 when you're ready.
Let's make this one a little bit bigger. Come on, you can do it. It won't get bigger. Sometimes things work and sometimes they don't, right? Here we go, here we go. So that's where we're going, Paris. We went from Liege all the way around Brussels, the Atomium, and now we're gonna fly to, oops, this waypoint, and waypoint 6 is Chantilly. Chantilly, that's in the north of Paris. And then we're going over Paris, and then what we're gonna find here is, not sure what that is, but that's one part. We'll see that from the air. I think this is the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, that's the Eiffel Tower. Oh, that's the yeah, what's it called? The modern buildings there. And then we're going to Orly, and then we just do a normal general aviation VFR landing. We're almost there. Got it here. Oh yeah, this bird is really nice. The Comanche is such a nice aircraft to fly. So I need to find out.
Control, Max 3919 West
12485. I'm still on 128.
Max 3919 Paris control approach, roger.
Right, so we're going over Paris. Normally you don't do this world tour without ATC, but we just gotta do it. It's so funny. Excuse me. So what's this part called in Paris? That is, because I'm not sure. Garenne Colombe. Not sure it's gonna remember that.
Blue Max Tree 919er Paris control approach. Expect the ILS runway 30 approach into Beauvais.
That's the bridge.
Worldtour 01, say destination.
Oh, we're just gonna fly that. We're just gonna disregard everything about ATC. Haha. It is fun. Oh, that's Paris coming up. On our 12 o'clock. We're still way out. Because that one, that's... Paris is still further away. A long way from here. So this leg is about 32 miles. 32, whoops. 32 miles. Yeah. Paris Control, Worldtour 01, destination is Paris Orly, Lima Foxtrot Papa Oscar. I had my destination, but there we go again.
Avioli LFPO.
Alright, that's it. That's the waypoint. Yep, that's it. This. Alright, so waypoint 7 is that one. Waypoint 8 is the Eiffel Tower. Alright. Let's see how the sim will handle Paris in VR. Normally I don't fly to these big cities in VR because of the photogrammetry. It's very demanding on my system, especially running all the other software, streaming, having saying tensions, and having the all-in-one tablet. That's a lot, and it's warm here. It's really warm, and I'm in my attic, and it's bloody hot in here. Anyhow, we're running good. Sim is running, and I'm happy. We're flying again in the Comanche. So let's hide this one and let's have a look outside. Ooh, that's a bumpy one. Not happy. Let's see what the autopilot does when I switch something. Something's wrong. So all I did was change the camera and everything went haywire. That's kind of weird. Right. Just let hide the tablet real quick. Oof. Yeah. Only 3 more minutes to go, and as you say, an eventful first leg of the world tour, which only will get better hopefully. We pass these big cities, especially the one with photogrammetry. But flying in Europe is always heavy on my system. I don't know why. Maybe because a lot of add-on scenery. So maybe for the next leg I'm gonna disable some add-ons so that I can only have to use the add-ons that I need. And having it a little bit better, because I also see the tracking of the headset is kind of, well, not really that good now. But maybe it is because it's too hot in here. And if I feel my headset, it's really warm, and I'm sweating. But this looks amazing, guys. Look at that. Contrails up there. Not sure if my labels are working. No, they're not working. Is there an add-on that just disables before you load up? Yeah, I'm using add-on linker. So in add-on linker, I'm just gonna disable all my Dutch sceneries and some American sceneries, and I've put all my sceneries by country. So that's easy to go. And so if I'm gonna just fly in France, I'm just gonna use the France scenery and disable the rest. It speeds up the loading time for the sim, and that's better for the whole system. It doesn't need to load all the other things. And I'm using also the Google Map or the map replacement mod, which is good. And I like that one because the world looks so much nicer with the map enhancement with the latest ping maps. It's so much nicer. The colors are more natural. But the weather, guys, man, I'm flying with live weather. Look at it. This is, I think it's live weather. Yeah, it's live weather. So let me get the meta for Orly. Where is Orly? Liege, below. Is there any METAR? No METAR. Oh, anyhow. LFPO. Yes, that was this. Oh, here's LFPO. 0520 Zulu Auto 230, 3 knots, cloud and visibility. Okay, QNH 1012, no significant changes. Okay, so that's good. Oops, there we go. And I can also do that in here, of course, if I go to my airports. Flights. I'm going to Orly. So I got the IVEO ATIS. Real ATIS is nothing. IVEO gives me an ATIS. Information Charlie, recorded. Alright. That's the same. 2403 3 knots. Cap OK. 1012, no significant. So if I go to my info, I need my comms here. I'm gonna. Oh, come on. Don't black out on me. It does that all the time when I come on, come back. Back sim. There we go. So I got my 8 is it, that is 126505. 126505. Okay. 126505. 126505. This is going into COM2. 126. Oh, wrong one. 126. 505. I can hear something on the monitor come to. Oh, the stream element and Nightbot's giving the same. Well, that's right. Sorry about that. I got stream element and Nightbot saying the same messages in the stream, in the chat. So I don't hear anything on 126505. Let's go to Orly here. Let's see what we got. LFPO. Let's go to flight plan. LFPO, waypoint info. Frequency 8 is 126505 or this one. Let's change it here.
Lufthansa 24 Charlie, contact Paris control on 124.85.
124.85.
Didn't hear anything.
Decimal 555. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Oscar. Paris Orly Airport, information Oscar. 1900 Zulu.
Oscar.
Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 25. Dew point 13. QNH 1012. Arriving and departing runways 24, 25, 20. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if basic information service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 121.555. Advise on initial contact you have information Oscar. Paris Orly Airport, information Oscar. 1900 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 25. Dew point 13. QNH 1012. Arriving and departing runways 24, 25, 20. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude.
Careful sky. Alright. Okay, well. Almost there. At the first waypoint. Let's see if the autopilot will join us on the new heading. If not, we're gonna do it manual. 0.5 mile to go. Here we go. Yes, and we're turning. Autopilot is working correctly. Right, into Paris. Oh my. Let's see how the we handle this. Alright, so we're going for Paris. Airports, here we go. We go to charge. That's the airport. I'm gonna hide this one. So we got runway 25 and I think 20. So we're gonna ask. We have Orly on here. So we're gonna switch to Orly Tower. Orly Tower, Worldtour 01 with you, 4,000 feet.
Worldtour 01, Orly Tower, roger, continue inbound for runway 24, winds 200 at 6.
Continue inbound for runway 24, copy the winds, Worldtour 01. Alright, so we're going to, here we go to the airport diagram. Runway 24.
Worldtour 01, continue inbound for runway 24, winds 200 at 6.
Continue inbound for runway 24, Worldtour 01. Oh, come on, don't mess this up. Runway 24, that's one. Alright, so now overlay that one over the map. Load procedure, approach, and then we're gonna do a visual runway 24. back to the map. And now everything is set here in as you can see, we're going overhead and then turning into final. Right, very nice, let's go. So first we're going to I don't know what's that part of Paris is called, but that is the where those modern buildings are. There's an airplane just left of us. Look at them go there. Beautiful. Flying with real world traffic, which is nice. And no, I don't have my nameplate switched on, so I can see the Eiffel Tower over there in the distance. So that's where we're going. It's about 10 miles. So there's the helicopter landing site that's over there. Yep. And there's the Eiffel Tower at waypoint 8. That's over there, so we're gonna descend a little bit to 2,000 feet. Gonna fly this by hand. So, autopilot disconnect. Autopilot off. We're gonna descend a little bit. The most northern part, okay. And also, what traffic? I'm using real world traffic, so there's no just the sim real world traffic. Because FSLTL has a huge impact on my FPS. I just switched on real world traffic, which is nice. It gives me some airplanes, some GA aircraft. Let me get the headset on here. Give me some GA aircraft, all AI. So that's for me. That's enough. Waiting for, of course, for Beyond ATC or say Intentions AI for their traffic injection, which I'm definitely gonna use then. And I'm a big fan of Say Intentions because there's so much freedom in Say Intentions, and I love it when they get their traffic injection, and it won't be real world traffic. Is my headset going black again? Alright, there we go. That's all the photogrammetry, of course.
Skyways 429, contact departure on 127.75.
Departure on 127.75, Skyways 429.
Yeah, it's a frame killer, and especially here now overhead Paris with the photogrammetry. That's an FPS killer. But let's do this. We're almost there. So yeah, this is where the skyscrapers are. You probably won't see the blackouts that I have, but maybe sometimes the video will freeze a little bit. I'm getting blackouts all the time, especially when I'm flying over photogrammetry and the scenery is very demanding. It just doesn't work. Alright, so from here we're going to the Eiffel Tower.
That's for takeoff, it's at 5026.
2000 feet, which is a good altitude.
5026, contact departure on 127.75.
And there's the Eiffel Tower. We're gonna pass it on the right hand side. And Tour Montparnasse, the highest skyscraper, is just behind it.
Orly Tower, first 80 November Lima, holding short of runway 6, we're ready for departure.
And we see the airport Orly already at 12 o'clock.
80 November Lima Orly Tower, wind 033 at 9 and runway 6, cleared for takeoff.
Hello, Paris Tower, Air Force 777, holding short runway 7, we're ready for departure.
So we're going to 24, so we're gonna call Tower again. Orly Tower, Worldtour 01, just passing the Eiffel Tower, setting up for a visual approach, runway 24.
Skyhawk 553, Alpha Zulu, Paris Orly Tower, winds calm, runway 7 cleared for takeoff.
There's the Eiffel Tower, just beyond.
Worldtour 01, continuing
There.
inbound for runway 24, winds 220 at 7.
Continue inbound, runway 24, Worldtour 01. There's the Tour Montparnasse. Very big skyscraper. So we're not gonna pass overhead, we're gonna follow the river and then turn right. Straight into final for the runway 24, which is a lot better. So if I go field elevation of the, oh, that's too much. Airport. Orly. General 300 feet. Alright. Oh, it's a frame rate killer here. There's the runway. Orly Tower, Worldtour 01, base, full stop, runway 24.
Worldtour 01, runway 24, cleared to land. Winds 245 at 4.
Clear to land. Worldtour Sierra 1. Alright. Feet above ground. Only gonna turn into final and descend. Oh man, the frames here are terrible. But that's France, that's Paris, and I knew that. Alright, second stage of flaps. Whoa, where's the airport? There's the airport. Look what has happened. Don't know what that is. But it just disappeared and I don't have anything else running in the background for auto FPS or whatever. But the airport disappeared and I only could see the runway. Which is weird. Never seen that before. Focus on the landing. A little bit high.
Jet for takeoff, EasyJet 5026.
5026 winds 209 are at 10 runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff and I'm landing, man. Come on. You can't clear anyone for takeoff when I'm landing. It's so funny. Oh, we were flying. Yes. Oh. To go off. This I think.
Worldtour 01, welcome to Orly. Contact ground on 131.51.
Pitching to ground 131.51. Worldtour Sierra 1. Yeah, no problem, Bombasso, no problem. Orly ground, Worldtour Sierra 1. Runway vacated, request to taxi to general aviation parking.
Worldtour 01, Orly ground, taxi to parking via Whiskey 42, Lima 42, Lima Romeo, Whiskey 3, Whiskey 2, Whiskey Golf. Good day.
Taxi to parking via Whiskey 42, Lima 42, Lima Romeo, Whiskey 3, Whiskey 2, Whiskey Golf. Good day. Worldtour 01. Oh my god. Oh, let's see. Location goes off. So taxi charge, the airport, here we go again. So that's the airport. Alright. Whiskey 42. Here. Whiskey 42. Lima 42, Lima Romeo. Lima 42, Lima Romeo, so straight ahead. And Whiskey 3. Straight ahead to the right, follow to Whiskey 3, Whiskey 2, Whiskey Golf. Whiskey 2, where's Whiskey Golf? Whiskey 3, Whiskey 2, where's Whiskey Golf? There's Whiskey Golf. Oh, so follow Whiskey 2, Whiskey 3, Whiskey 2, all the way here to Whiskey Golf. Oh man, that's a really long end to taxi. Are we going straight? Hope light can come off. Landing lights off. I have to go to the right. This one.
Orly ground, Eurowings 1218, ready to taxi to the gate.
Oh, that's the wrong one. I have to go all the way in front of the gates. Kind of weird. But there are no aircraft here now. It's just a little bit strange.
Eurowings 1218, Orly ground taxi to gate via Whiskey Lima, Whiskey, good day.
Taxi to gate via Whiskey Lima, Whiskey, good day.
Should be on that one.
Orly ground, Eurowings 1218, ready for push and start.
France 0 November Lima taxi to runway 6 via Whiskey Lima.
Kind of weird that I don't have any
Taxi
traffic
to runway
here.
6 via Whiskey Lima, France 0 November Lima.
But there's no traffic here, so we're just gonna park in front of a big building here. And that's it, because this is basic scenery.
France 0 November Lima, holding short of runway 6.
I don't think I'm
France
gonna...
0 November Lima, hold short, runway 6.
No traffic here. Oh, that's a bummer. Nothing here. Empty. Empty. Well. Anyhow, we're going to the end and then we're going to the left. Alright. Going to the left. There's a tower. There's another tower. Yeah, we have to go to the left. Kind of weird that there's no traffic here. Normally there's traffic. Anyhow. Park it in front of the tower. I do see traffic coming in, but there's no traffic here on the ground, no aircraft parked on the ground. Kinda weird. Should normally be some traffic, but not today. It's empty. They're on strike. Nobody's here. Alright. Well. I have to go all the way to the back to general aviation parking, but nothing here. Let's ask ground where all the other aircrafts are. Orly ground, Worldtour 01. Question, where are all the other aircraft? The jets and the airliners, there's nothing here, it's all empty. Where are they? Worldtour 01.
Worldtour 01. Traffic is light at the moment. Continue taxi to parking.
Yeah, Worldtour 01 is continue taxiing to parking. It's very light at this moment. Very, 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 very light. There's not an aircraft to be seen except our own Worldtour 01. Well, we're just gonna park it somewhere. I think I'm gonna stop here, Bravo. Can park anywhere. There's nothing here.
Eurowings 1218. Orly ground push and start approved. Expect runway 7 for departure. Information Romeo is current.
Oh, Romeo's current. Well,
Start approved. Eurowings 1218. Orly ground, Eurowings 1218, ready to taxi to runway 7.
just gotta park here. At the gate. That's kinda weird. Come on. We're just gonna park here. Gonna pretend we're an airliner. Alright. Parking brake. On. Lights are coming up. And Orly ground, Worldtour 01 is parked. Request to close flight plan.
Worldtour 01, flight plan closed. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the service. Have a good day yourself. This was Captain Mike out. Well, that was kind of weird. Switch all these off. Let's go back to the chat here. Put that one up there. So I'm gonna switch off the comms and the bed. Oh, the bed off as well. And let's switch off the tablet. There we go. Right. And of course, we're gonna get the wheel chocks there and some tie downs, roll locks, Covers will come later when everything is cool. And then we're gonna open the door. Alright. Well, that was kind of weird. But we made it. But there's no traffic here. And it was a stuttery flight. Especially around Brussels and Paris. And hopefully that will be better in the next session. It's just very hot in my room here. And I need to cool down downstairs. Because this is way too hot now. Alright. Well, Bambasso, when you're back, thanks for watching and thanks for joining the chat. And I'm gonna have a cool down and have some cold drinks because it's very hot with the headset on. Alright, thanks and see you on the next leg or next other video that I will post on the channel. Thanks, this was Mike, VirtuSim, and take care. Bye bye.